Hi, this is Rick Brandenburg for Turf Bugs and Rock and Roll, and I'm out in the desert in Arizona again, and it's an area that I find really intriguing from a biological and ecological perspective. And I've talked about the various traps that we've been working on and trying to develop a refined model that really helps us grasp when beetles are flying or mole crickets are flying or whatever insect activity is taking place, so that we can make sure we get our treatment timings just as really precise as possible. And I'm working out here with Kai Umeda from the University of Arizona. We're doing some trapping of beetles that lay eggs that turn into grubs. And what we found out here is really interesting. And it tells me that perhaps what we're doing here with this trapping is going to become only more important in the future. As products get more specific and climate, we see differences in changes, and we see that our turf management changes. Really being able to closely monitor these populations is going to be super important. So I was talking to Kai just the other day and looking at some of his data, and here's one of the profound messages we get out of better monitoring pest problems in these insects. When we look in the Phoenix, Arizona area, Scottsdale, Chandler, Tempe, all these sorts of areas, we see just incredible variation in the timing that these beetles are acting, and much greater than what you would anticipate. I would anticipate to see those kind of changes from one state to the other, not within a specific metropolitan area. So what that tells us is that this really explains why sometimes certain turf managers have good success and good luck and they get excellent control, and others have mediocre control, and in some cases, in some rare cases, people have complete product failures. Because even though you're doing what most of the other people are doing, or you're doing what conventional wisdom says to go, in your particular area, for whatever reason, you've got a modification of the population, a different timing, and you find that your timing was wrong even though it worked for a lot of other people. So we're really gaining a lot of excellent information to help us on a regional basis drill down and really help specific locations make sure their timings are as accurate as possible. So I'm going to keep pushing this message and promoting the work that we're doing and the work with people like Kai Umeda at Arizona, because I really think this is the future for turfgrass management, especially insect management, is having reliable sources of collecting data that tell you when insects are doing certain things, and that information is so important to critically time it. And if you get asked, if you're in an area here in Arizona, or with the work we're trying to do in North Carolina, or other turfgrass researchers in other part of the country talking about building databases on a regional basis, I really encourage you to get involved and find out more and see if you can contribute to the database, because this is the future, and it's all going to probably come down eventually. Very reliable source of information show up on your mobile phone, and you can make really accurate, environmentally friendly, cost-effective decisions based on technologies being developed to monitor insect populations. We'll talk more about that later. Hope for now that helps. Look forward to talking with you again soon.